So a lot of beginners want to know how to appropriately attack in the middle game. Attack, 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 don't look back, don't retreat, don't attack, attack, attack. Checkmate the opponent's king, get ready for the next game, that's it. But no, there's a method about playing the middle game properly. So there's 3 aspects we're going to talk about. So number 1, controlling the center. That's very important. Number 2, development. Having all the pieces developed to have an attack. Number 3 is the very most vital part, is about connecting the rooks together. So once you connect the rooks, my role is once you connect the rooks, you are ready to attack the opponent's king. So let's see that in the game right here. So as white, we're going to be following the principles about developing, controlling the center, and attacking the opponent's king only after we connect the rooks. So the black side will be the principal, not principal, but beginner who wants to attack really fast, but don't know the principles. But we'll see how the game goes here. So white goes e4, e5. We see this a lot. This setup for the beginner games. So now f3, the roll up has bishop e5. Now d6, national move, defending e5. So castles, we do. h5, so the beginner wants to just attack the king side because the king is already committed to king side. So in the beginner's mind, it's like, already I'm won the game because I'm attacking first. The first to the punch wins the game. No, not necessarily the truth. So now is white. We go. What do you think we should go? We go actually d4, a tender move, attacking the center. So this is a principle about, if you want to attack the flank attacks like this one, this h5 move, the best, attacking the center, a counter attack in the center. So this principle is really very much a foundational way of attacking, about counter attacking this flank pawn move. So attacking the center, basically not necessarily attacking the king, but attacking something, attacking the center. So attacking, not just only attacking the king, but also attacking the center. So black goes now, takes in d4, we take back the knight. The knight is pinned, so they have to defend that one, bishop b7 to break the pin. So we go knight c3, so we can just take there with a knight or bishop, but we want to develop pieces. Remember, the second aspect, we want to develop pieces, so we're going to do knight c3 first, more permanently. So black can do h4, just saying, rar, I'm really scary. I'm going to win this game really quickly, but no, not really. We're going to go h3, just clobber all the way attacking chances for him, so he lies it on time. So it's a very important later on just talk about tempos and time, but it'll be for another video. So now we go as black knight d7. This is really much a very positional possession. Again, a later topic, but it's really bad, I'll say, because the bishop in f8 will be just blocked by the backside of the knight. That'll be not good. So we're gonna go bishop e3, natural development move. So they go a6, attacking the bishop. That's a good move. Now we go bishop b2. So the question is, why don't I go bishop a4? We see that all the time, the lower Lopez. So, but also bishop g4. Why don't I do that? But the point is, we're gonna just saving for time for us because we have a lead in development. So we have a lead in development, which will be a part of this really good advantage we have. So why do I say we're better? Because we have more pieces developed and we are already castled, and we're going to be more ready to have a thorough attack in this king. Also, we have more control of center, I would argue. So we go bishop a2. So we don't want to worry about b5 tempos on the bishop again, having to move the bishop again, but we have time for doing other things for the development. So after knight takes d4, we go queen takes d4. So that surprises you. So why do the bishop takes d4? Well, you can, but we want to just connect the rooks. Again, principle number 3, connect the rooks. So now we're connecting the rooks. So now we can officially start an attack. So black goes knight 6 naturally. All beginners do that. Attack the queen, which had the chance. So they go queen d2, back is white. Bishop b7, finally getting the bishop out for the back rank. We go f4. So now we advance pawns and we advance pieces attacking the black king. So it'll be really suicidal to castle king side, so black decides to go b5, attacking this further flank, side flank, and it'll be basically as detriment. So we go knight d5, no b4 stops us at all to worry about. So black goes now rook g8. So making sure that the rook is not going to be doing nothing, but I don't know, he wants to go g5 is basically the plan is. Maybe building up to maybe f6, g5, but it's really not a coherent plan. So we go as white c4, just bashing on this pawn b5, trying to win this pawn right now. So they go rook b8, defend that pawn. We go take there, they take a pawn because they have to, or else the bishop will take the rook if they go rook takes b5. And now, as white, we go rook a c1. This is an option. There's a lot of moves, but we're going to do rook a c1 because knight is pinned on c6. So black is going to be a lot of pressure because you see this pawn on c7. If the knight were to ever move, the knight and the rook will be attacking this one with check. It'll be not really good for black. So they go rook b7 because they're scared. So we don't want to play out of fear. We want to play for a productive way to win the game. So we go as white. What do you think you would do here as white? We're going to go e5. Now we're going to advance the pawns. We're going to open up lines for pieces. So the bishop's going to be improving better. So the bishop's right there. It's like it's waiting for the attack to join the game, attacking game. So e5, they go takes an e5 naturally. But now we're going to go, shocking move, bishop f3. We don't care about the material because we're going to have more development and attacking chances for the pieces. So the game of chess is basically more about the pieces and their activity more than the pawn amount. So black has more pawns, yay, good for you, but you're going to lose because we have more active pieces. Activity of pieces are really essential to win the middle game. So they take on f4. They were really happy to take that pawn, but now we're going to bishop takes f4, and now g5 like they want. They're really happy. Now we go this cool move, rook c e1. So looks contrary to move the rook again, but it's important that if you move the piece twice, you have to have a reason, really good reason why do that. If you don't do that. So the purpose is to want to go knight f6 check, attacking the rook and the king on g8 and e8. So take the bishop, of course, but now f6 comes in. King f8 is the only move. Now we don't take the rook. We have another choice. Knight takes e7 check. So we just do this capture with check. So this is not really simple chess because, well, if you play simple chess, like just take the rook because they're more valuable, you want to just not have that mindset. You want to have more attacking, forceful moves like check, like knight e7 check. Just make sure that every move it'll be on your time, not in their time. So also this one it'll be running material anyways. So they have to go maybe a move like king g7, but we do bishop takes c6, attacking the rook on b7. The rook has to move, let's say, to a8-7. That's the only square that is safe. Now we go. What do you think is white's best next the continuation to win the game? So I think that argue that maybe queen takes f4 because there's a battery of doubling up the attacks on f7, the queen and rook on f1. So if we do that, we have a chance to just check into the king. So now you see how the tables have turned. Black is initially really fastly attacking their king, our king, but now in the really patiently waiting, building up of the attack that we have, we ended up having an attack that is worth something at the end of the game. So now black goes f6 to not lose the f6 pawn. Now white goes queen e4, king somewhere in the h file. There's the only moves for this h file. But queen h4, check, king g7 back, and now we go rook f3. There's a rook lift to f3 to g3, and checking on g3 is a really strong, powerful attack. So now black goes f5, lack of the plan. So like it's very important to have a plan. A bad plan is better than no plan at all. That's a very good principle to remember. Bad plans are better than no plan at all. So if you're playing with no plan at all, like the h5, h4, flinging out the pieces, saying I'm better, I'm winning the game because I'm attacking first. No. Who strikes first doesn't necessarily win the game always. You have to build up, develop, and you have to control the center like we did. We're going to develop attack that we have really good quality. So rook g3. So king f7 naturally, and now queen h5. Now the game is over after rook g6 is the only move, and then queen g6 is a checkmate. So in this game you learned that this aspect of the middle game played. The three aspects that we talked about. Remember this one? Control the center, development, and connect the rooks. So when you connect the rooks, I argue that is a cue to attack. Attacking the opponent's king when your rooks are developed. So you can, an actual argument that you can be said that you can attack before your castle, that's a very, situational basis. But I think that overall for beginners, I want to have a general rule that you attack only when you connect the rooks. So this has been the crash course of how to attack in the middle games. So I'll see you in the next video.